Okie doke. Good morning, everyone. Here we go. It's raining here in the Quad Cities. It's Bix weekend. Folks out there getting, hopefully nobody's slipping into all those puddles trying to get that race in. Good luck. It's gonna be, I hope you're careful. All right, for those of us who are not going out into the rain to run and walk 7 miles, feel free to join me for some yoga, and we're gonna get started in just a minute. Now, reminder again, and I know some of you, oh, is she ever not going to say it? No. Don't quit, don't hurt yourself. Right? You're practicing by yourself. Yeah, I know. I'm right here, live with you, talking about it, describing it, leading it, teaching it, trying to explain it. I want you to feel it. I want you to be a part of it. But, right, it's still you doing the work by yourself. And this is great, I think, because lots of folks out there would benefit from doing more yoga, but they can't have the either afford or find the time to go to the classes. But they won't or can't or feel like they can't practice on their own. And it is a different experience to practice by yourself, and you'll learn this as with all of it. And this is part of the workout aspect of it. This is part of the exercise. The physical part may not be that hard for you. It doesn't have to be art. Well, it does. It's as hard as you can make it. You need to build some strength. Grr. Right? No, we're not going to do that. I should have done that. Silly. Anyway, but part of this workout, again, is the focus you build. Strengthening the mind. The workout is as much for your mind, for your brain, as it is for your muscles and your body. The emotional state, the breath, again, both physically in the cardio, the strength, the steadiness, again, and the calm of the emotional state, whatever it is we're feeling, is part of the workout. So, let's see what we can do. We're going to start standing. Why not? In a little bit. Just in the mood for it. It's my class, my practice. I'm starting like this, right? Now, asana, the poses, pranayama, the breath. Reach your arms out. Don't quit, don't hurt yourself. Yamas, niyamas. What about the rest? Going to twist to the left. Exhale. Pratyahara and Dharana. Withdrawal of the senses in a pinpoint focus. You withdraw your senses while at the same time being really focused in your practice and where your arms going, where your hips going, how you're standing, how you're breathing. It's actually a couple of things we can do here. One is just simply the fact that it doesn't matter whether you turn any particular distance. Right? Somebody next to you might be really flexible. It looks like they've spun themselves around twice. Inhale and twist. They have it. Exhale, twist to the right. Okay? That's withdrawal of the senses. I'm in my basement. Folks, family's upstairs, dogs upstairs. I'm going to hear them at some point walking around. I can't ask them not to. They live here. Right? Inhale and twist. Reach up, fingers in, release. One of the places I teach at has a dog grooming business right next door. Guess what? We hear dogs. Exhale and out. People talking to the dogs, about the dogs. We can't not. They have a right to be there. It's their business. Inhale up. got chin going the other way. So, pratyahara is not about not being aware that there's things going on around you. Not that you don't notice somebody's walking upstairs. It's not that you don't notice the dog that barked when they were getting out of the car to go into the groomer. Inhale up. Hands apart. Bring the arms down. Bring the hands behind us, just a little back arch. We're going to get a little extra shoulder opening. One, two. Inhale up. It's small. It's okay. Right? Pratyahara is about the yogi, the yogin, and their response. Inhale up. Release our hand. Now we're going to come into a little forward fold. Now normally I have you flex your knees quite a bit. I want you to really bring the awareness so that we're going over the floor. So just put your hands on your thighs. Tiniest flex the knees if you need that. Just basically enough to stop you from leaning backwards. And we come forward till we're extending out from the hips. So sit and we stop here. Now don't you let that weight go backwards. Shift it forward. I know that's a lot. You're not going to fall. Keep your feet firm. Just be in the movement of this. Right? Again, the instinct. Oh gosh, I'm going to fall over. But you're not. Both feet on the floor. You have your middle strong. You are actively engaged in this. This is pratyahara. And pinpoint focus. Because now we've got this sense of length going over the floor. Inhale up. Put your hands if you need them. Little extra flex to the knees if you require. Good job. Right? So that's an example of those two things. And it is not that we weren't aware where everything is, what's going on, that we didn't let ourselves get distracted by externals. We go where we can, we do what we can. Standing on the left foot, tree pose, Virkasana, hands together to start. Tip up onto your right big toe, turn the thigh, and exhale up. And we breathe. Nice and calm. The strength goes to your foot. There's a little work here. So you get some inner leg awareness. Right? So, that's your dharana. Pinpoint focus. We're using the inner thigh muscles a little bit. Pratyahara. And it don't matter how high up on your thigh or heel gets. From here, if you wish. This is again, pratyahara. Go where you can. Exhale up. Again. I like to bring my hands over the crown of the head so I get the elbows lined up, and then we go long. Let the hands drift apart if you need. Relax your jaw now. I want you to know, think about this. I had this work here. Did you forget about that? The inner thighs, the lower abdomen, tuck your chin. These are all little bits of dharana. Pinpoint focus. But because we've withdrawn the senses, we actually can shift the dharana around. Isn't that weird? How can it remain a pinpoint? It's one body, one practice. Hands open out, exhale down. Inhale, right foot down. Excellent. Let's do the other side. Now, pratyahara. This is a practice now. This leg. This breath now. The left heel. Turn it. The pinpoint focus. The strength in the inner thigh. The pratyahara. Doesn't matter where this heel goes either. Right? It's not just between other people. What it looks like in the pictures, the books, and then online. Exhale out. Put up from one side of the body to the other. Is this hip not as strong, not as open? Then that foot won't lift as high. It might come higher, might not. Does it pop your hip weird? Don't do it. Lower it down. Breathe. Active though. With the arms, with the legs, with the middle, with the focus. Exhale down. Inhale down. Excellent. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now, we're going to do Warrior 2. Stupid briefly. Just enough to kind of set the base. And then we're going to turn that into a Warrior 1. So a little more work into that. Now, so we're going to step real wide. Now, we're going to put the left foot in front. Now, I'm just going to jump them apart. You have your narrow into your mat towards me. Just step your right foot back. Now let's get some space here. Lots of room. The left toes point straight ahead. The knee points straight ahead. It is lined up with your left hip, with your right hip, with your right heel, your right knee, both shoulders. So, is that Pratyahara? Is that Dharana? Yes. They're part of each other. Just like the part of an asana. Part of yama and niyama. All of it. Exhale. Again, briefly down into Warrior 2. So got your strength set. Here we go. Lift in here. Now bring your hands together. Fingers are in their lengths. Left thumb over the right. So a little direction here. Okay, but don't lose the working all that time. Strong middle. It's very easy to tip that pelvis as we begin to turn. You're pushing actively now with the right hip. Don't let that left knee unbend as you begin to come around. Now the shoulders may come further. It's okay. Once you've gone around as far as you're going, the exhale sweeps the arms up. You will curve a little bit into the space behind you. Don't lose the strength here. This space curving, but still elongating. Right? Not in the sense necessarily that the spine gets longer. It's not going to. Inhale up. All right, now turn your left foot, bring the feet together, and step your left foot back. Or, however you got to do this. Again, we're going to do the other side. I'm just going to spin because the way I'm set. And it might work for you too. It's up to you. Yeah, this is for practice. Right toe straight ahead, left heel back. Thighs roll open. Here we go. Again, briefly, Virabhadrasana 2, and then into the full. Into Virabhadrasana 1. Oi. Breathing. Calmly now. Exhale. Ooh. Feeling it on this side. What the heck? Oh, I know. Spins last night in dance class. We were turning. Okay, so now we're set. Yeah. Find your James Bond thing. Exhale, turn. Pasamudra. This is a releasing. I'm not sure if I said that. No, I said that wrong. Anyway. Follow the point. Reach the energy up. Even as you push down. Then hold and maintain now strongly this sense of turn. It's a half twist. Warrior 1. I said possible. That's why. That's not right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even try. Looked that up earlier. And it totally went out my head. Nail it. Now, very good. All right, we're going to step the left foot up, turn the feet, bring them together, whatever is correct for you. A lot to keep in your head, this yoga stuff. I'm going to turn. Let's find a nice deep fold here. Very strong Uttanasana, just the tiniest little flexibility. Basically, all we're doing is activating the thigh muscles just above the kneecaps. So again, we're going to keep the back real long, and the back of the legs real long, and let the hips do their job, which is to, in this instance, rotate. And we breathe. Flex the knees slightly. Sweep your arms as you need. Use your hands on your thigh. Strong middle though. Inhale up, coming into a little standing back arching. Little reach, little reach. And we exhale up. All right. Now, we come into another balance. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go into a warrior 3. Now, normally I have you sink into a fairly basic chair sitting and trying to keep the upper body real vertical. We're going to drop it a little bit deeper today, so you will be going further forward. So be aware of this. I'm doing this deliberately because I want you to really have to engage here. And this is also going to help you tip forward a little bit more because you're going to be naturally into that space. And then you can really bring the length back. Now, if you've got to lift up, fine. You might be a little bit easier to tip closer to horizontal. Either way, it's your practice. Right? So, I'm going to stand on the left foot first. So, I'm going to turn. So, we're very strong. Arms up. Now, take a moment in the extended direction. This is its own yoga pose, right? Big length, big action through the middle. Okay. There's your dharana again. Back to that. I mentioned it a little bit. You forgot? Tuck the chin. Calm breath. Dharana. Strong lower end. Dharana. It's off. It doesn't stop. No, it doesn't. It's kind of the point. It's all one. So now this is about where I would normally stop you and then have you work to get your upper body a little more vertical. Go ahead, come down. Keep your heels firm. And you've got to go a little more forward. It's okay. Don't let your back sway just to get more vertical. Then we're going to stand on the left foot. Lift that right heel for a moment. Now, got all the strength. Up. With an exhale, go back. And you'll be done. Pivot if you can. Whoa. Breathe. Inhale up. Nicely done. Take a moment, bring your hands down. Now again, standing back arch. Lift it. Arch. I'll do the other side in a moment. Lean forward. Keep those hips above the heels. Exhale, come vertical. Strength. You're going to stand on the right foot now for warrior 3. Deep chair sit. Exhale down. And keep going. Don't let that heel come off the floor. I'm not saying you were. I was. I'm talking to myself there. Lift that left heel. And exhale up. Dude. And breathe. Inhale it. Back. And again. Inhale it. You go a little further. Maybe not. It's okay. Doesn't have to be big. Exhale vertical. Very good. So again, a lot of this strength is about, your engagement into the practice itself. The physical strength will build. It's just training, right? What makes yoga different is that training also includes the mind deliberately. It's going to happen because we're human with anything, right? Any kind of practice trains your brain, physically or otherwise. Okay? Here we got this awareness of both those parts of ourselves, and then we move even beyond that awareness a little deeper to the fact that they're not parts at all. Your brain and your body are inextricably linked. Your emotional state is inextricably a part of your thoughts and a part of your physical being. Calm one, calm the other. Focus one, focus the other. Strengthen one, make it more flexible. The strength and flexibility becomes the other. Alright, now we're going to step one again. We're going to go into a Trikonasana. Actually, we're going to change it up. We're going to revolve triangle first. And coming out of that, and we're going to go into then a reverse triangle. Okay, so we're going to get a big twist and then a little release in the opposite side. Follow me along. I'm going to have my back to you just for a moment. Now, so left foot in front, getting big wide stance. Now I'm going to turn just as in a moment. Said I want you to get ready for the positioning. So I'm going to turn just to get you started here. So the right hand comes up. We're going to go over the left. This is, again, now here's your dharana. This link to the center that begins to turn as it extends this way. Now again, I'm going to put my back to you just for a moment. So as you exhale, you begin to turn. You got to push again the right hip forward, reaching over. Inner leg work is there. Right hand comes down. Now, if it doesn't reach the floor, it's on your shin. Don't let your hind end swing around. There's a lot of backward strength up this leg. Down, then the inner line of the left. And your twist will grow. Your fingers don't ever have to point at the ceiling. Your right hand is not required to come to the floor. If it reaches the floor, get it as centered up as you possibly can, right over there by the inside of the foot, the left foot. Don't let that right heel come off the floor. Now coming out, it's the same thing. An extension that untwists now. Then go ahead, let your right hand come to your thigh. The left hand is now palm up. We're going to extend slightly back. Raise the left arm. And then exhale and reach. Ooh. Breathe now. Tuck your chin. Feel that strength. Good. That feels good. At least I think so. Your mileage may vary. It's okay. Inhale out. Alright. Here. Go switch sides. Again, how is it going to work for you? Step up, back. Again, I'm going to put my back to you. Revolve triangle. Going over the right. And we'll come out of that into the reverse triangle. So, big wide stance. Left heel back. Shoulders and hips align. Left hand stays palm up this time. Again, it's forward with your exhale. Turning Got to really work the lower body. Your legs stay active. Your middle stays active. As the twist grows, that left hand will work down. And don't let your butt swing around. And turn where you can. It's not my favorite. It's good for you. It's not my favorite. Never has been. Nearly 30 years of practice. I still don't like this one. Inhale and twist. And lean. Up. Okay. And again. Switching sides, switching sides. Now. Chin down. Head up. Lean back. And then exhale, reach it a bit further. Now this side curves slightly. No straight lines here. Feels like it, right? If you look in the mirror, it won't be. That's okay. Humans don't have straight lines. This is another example. Pratyahara and Dharana. And the union of all of these things. The action, the energy that you feel. The physics of it. It's very linear, very angular. We are not. Bring your left foot up, the right foot, whichever one. Feet come together. Let's go to the floor. Flex your knees a bit. Easy fall. Come on, just sink it down. Let the heels lift. You can stop here if it's already too much. Got more. Balance up. Hands come together. Go ahead, let your hands raise up. Now this is an option. A little bit of work in the upper body. Squeeze it in. Inhale down. Shift the weight. Lean. Cross your ankles. Sit down. Very good. Okay, now, what happens next? Well, we're going to go back and forth a little bit here with some work in the front of the body, in the back, and then we're going to basically look to extend and contract, extend and contract. So we're going to start with a basic movement, the upper body, with a camel pose. So we got a back arch here. Now, we're not going to try to touch our feet. Let's come forward. I know I'm talking too much now. It is time to do, again, here it is. The awareness of it goes beyond just the doing. This is what the practice of yoga beyond yama and niyama and asana and everything. Meditation. Dhyana. Let's bring our hands back together. Left thumb over the right. Sweep the arms up. Push your hips forward. Don't let them move behind the line of the knees. Now as you inhale, and arch where you can. Leave your toes uncurled. Just let the tops of the feet beyond the floor, turning the thighs in. Tuck your tailbone. Good 3. Every single time I come into a back arch, my nose runs. Blech. Now, in addition to just sort of prepping, and we're going to do another camel here in a little bit. I want to make sure we're aware of how to get out of this thing safe, because this is a big flex happening here in the lower back. You know, it's a curving, but those muscles are working to support that. You got to keep your middle strong. We're going to use a little momentum. I want you to take your hands apart and swing your arms. as you exhale. It will just take some work off the lower back. Cross your ankles, sit back. And extend your legs. Now, little flex the toes, but body's very active. Sweep your arms up. Now this is it. We're going to go in a moment here into a Paschimottanasana. I want you to be very aware now of this strength up the front of your thumb. All the way through. Very active. We'll lose that now. Bring the hands down. You don't have to push them flat, just bring them down. I just want you to sit very actively tall. Now we're going to go over the legs here in a moment. Paschimottanasana. You have to. I want you to avoid going behind you. Very aware of this work. If that means, now if it's just a little much in the back of the knees, you can flex those knees out. Anything to keep yourself from sagging back. Inhale out. Follow the direction. Dharana. This way. Don't quit. Don't hurt yourself. Okay, now, again, obviously, that's pretty straightforward. Make your full effort. Feels good. You know you've done all you can. No regrets. We haven't injured ourselves. Yeah, it might be hard. But this is now meditation. The act and the actor and the action are one. And you found that space. The practice, the practicing, the practitioner. I mean, you get this, you understand. No separation. We don't come into this and start, and while we're here thinking about other things. If we are, we've probably got more that we could do. Maybe just a little bit. Do that a little bit more. Be a part of it. And that's cool. My arms aren't doing anything. My elbows are flexing just because I got hold of my feet. I don't have to do that. I can put my hands out here if I wanted to. Inhale up. Okay. Now, we're going to work our way into now a fire log pose with a forward fold, and we're going to get a little sideways arching out of that if we can. I'm going to show some alternates as we do so. Now, so the feet come a little bit apart. Back to this. We're going to keep this work going. You want to be very strong and upright. I don't know, soft, right? Turn the right thigh. It doesn't really matter which one you start with. That happens to be the side I've got towards you. So that ankle comes above the right knee. Here in a moment, I'm going to switch. Turn a little bit. See where we end up. So I want you to roll your left thigh. Wiggle that foot back. Okay. Right, you see this big old gap. Now I'm going to turn. Going with you. Don't let that foot drift over there. I know, there might be some pressure. Flex your toes. Turn the thighs. Flex your toes. Lift that ankle off the floor. And allow the knee to drop. Will it touch the other knee, other ankle? I don't know. Does it have to? No. Yeah. Middle strong no matter what. If you think you can, come forward. Now, how much is up to you? Where is it right for you? If it's too much to come forward, don't. Now, if you come forward, that you can reach your hands out, and maybe you go quite a ways, maybe not. And I want you to begin to arch sideways. Now, don't roll the weight over. The right hip and right shoulder don't tip up. The left shoulder does not tip down. Because we're going to release very strongly down the right side and around the right hip, up to the right knee. Now, for those of you who just the forward movement, this being upright is enough. Right arm up, in here, arch. We sometimes do something similar with the crossed ankles. Put your knees and your ankles line up. You can do this, I promise. It does not matter. This knee's very high. Either way, we're going to inhale. Now, if you were upright, just come upright. If you were forward, come back to the, then inhale back upright. Ha! Yeah, do the other side. Left leg goes out. Right leg goes down. Sit tall. Left thigh turns. Ankle. Flex. Turn. Thigh rolls. Bring it back. And line these up. This is key here. Again, I know there's some pressure down. As your thigh turns out, there will be less. Give yourself time to find that for yourself. Flex the toes. This space is not important. Get closer with that. When? I don't know. Again, your choice. If coming over the feet, the ankles, I'm sorry, the legs, it's not going to work for you. Right here beside you, big arch up and over. Can you exhale forward again? This, reach it out where you can. This will actually help bring that down with time. Then we arch over to the right. Breathe. Because don't bend, lengthen. Right? Bring like this. Same kind of curving as in and out of the folding. Breathing either way, nice and calm. We'll inhale back. Sitting up. You weren't already. Right leg swings out. Left leg swings out. Holy cow. Cross your ankles, roll forward. Okay, now, so what's going to happen next is we're going to go again into the camel pose. We're going to see if we can deepen this a little bit. Again, it is up to you. Sorry, in my nose running. Air conditioner is going apparently. So anyway, where was I? Oh yes, it's not running out of eggs. No. So big back arch again. Long opening in the front of the body. Let's see if we can deepen it just a bit. Now, a bit may seem like a lot. It's okay. If it is, it's okay if it isn't. Now, so again, we want the knees underneath the hips to start. Gotta try to keep them that way. Now, we try to put the hands back on our feet. You can always curl your toes under. That shortens that distance a bit. Now, for some of you, that may be too much for your toes, your arches, in which case, you don't. Again, it's up to you. Now, instead of putting the hands like this, I want you to bring them to the small of the back. Start this arch, because we're going to really focus on going up and back, but keeping the hips above the knees. It's not a leaning back thing here, right? Michael Jackson dance move. Yeah, I know, right? Anyway, thighs roll in. Inhale out. Now again, I know, right? The hips don't stay perfectly above the knees. That takes time. It's a big length here. If you're tight in the hip flexors, it's this muscles here, it's going to be difficult. Same thing if you've got a lot of work in the front thigh. You're weak in the leg muscles, the hip muscles. This is going to be hard. Again, these muscles are taking weight while they're lengthening. All right, you can stop here. I'm going to go ahead and curl my toes under today. Maybe you want to reach back a little bit. But again, if you lean back slightly, keep trying to push your hips back forward. Breathe. Excuse me. One hand up. Exhale. Out. Woo! Goodness. All right. Cross your ankles. Roll back. Now, feet together. Find that strength. Support your back. Pull in. We're going forward again. And we extend wide. This is Baddha Konasana. First, we get that big opening in the inner thighs. And again, Dharana. Back to that. Motion is that way. Let the elbows come out. Shoulders stay out. Open. Eventually, you'll curve. Maybe the knees will get closer to the floor. Maybe not. Wind does not matter. Breathing. Inhale up. Hands away. Legs mostly extend. Let's bend those knees. Oh my gosh. Now we're going to lie back and lie down. All the way down. Goodness. Okay. Now, we're going to get into some leg extension and add in a little core strength here. So, with the knees bent to start, get the back good and long. I'm going to take the left leg out. Heels on the floor, toes are flexed back. Exhale to pull your right knee in. Hands back of the thigh. Little squeeze maybe. Just get that knee close. And let your butt relax a bit. Get your back and long. Feel the work in the left leg now. Don't let that thigh turn out. As the next exhale, you just let that leg extend vertically. Got it? Goodness. All right. Rings getting in the way. Now, as you exhale next, keeping that right leg nice and long. Don't bend the knee. Press down a little bit more. Now maybe it's moving further over you, maybe not. Next exhale. Don't pull on your thigh. Activate your abdominal muscles, tucking the chin slightly to curl yourself up. Now slide your hands along. They don't pull anymore. The action of your hands is drawing the leg over you. May not get any closer. Don't worry about it. A little flex the elbows. Now we're going to see if we can really deepen this extension. As our exhale extends the spine and brings the shoulders back to the floor. Tuck your chin. You're going to move your hands down. Move your hands down. Let the arms extend. Whatever works for you. Maybe after breath 3, you might bring it even further over. That's up to you. Inhale. Next one, your hands work down to the thigh. We bend the knee. We let the right foot come down. Let's do the other side. Left foot up. Right leg out. Bring the left knee in. Again, fingers interlace. Little squeeze at first. All we're doing is we're just getting some of this necessary action, some of the length of this established. Now we deepen it just a little bit at first, taking that leg vertical with our exhale. Just a breath of 3 here with that. Nice and calm. Again, pratyahara. Yeah, I know where we're going. Let's go there now. Withdraw your senses from wind. It matters not. Exhale, press down. It matters not when the knee touches your chest or even if it ever does. Exhale, curl up. You don't have to put your forehead on your shin. What's the point? Again, strengthening the body. Deepening the awareness. Calming all of it. Awareness of the movement, the direction of it. Beyond the positioning. Almost flex. Exhale, extend. Breathe. Inhale. Next one. We work down. Back to the thighs. Inhale, bend the knee. Left foot down. Very good. Alright, let's bring that right knee back up. The side and left. Put those knees and ankles together. We're just going to exhale the knees in. Hands to shins. Back to the thighs. Doesn't matter. Just a little squeeze. This is easy. We're actually going to let the legs relax a little bit. And inhale, and feet come down. Alright, now we're going to do a little twist and then come out of that into a hip opening. A lumbar roll twist followed by a half lotus, a reclined half lotus. We'll get a couple of stages to this. Take your time. We're going to take that right leg that way. Flex those toes. Not very active work. Middle stay strong. Pick your left foot up. 90-degree angle, line up with the hip, left arm out, right hand over. Very active strength here, turning onto the right hip, the outside of the right leg. Now doing your level best not to let yourself swing to the side as you do. So yeah, that's your dharana again. Try your senses. How close to the floor your left foot gets. This work is a rotation here and around. Down is the byproduct. Well, some of you have heard that a lot from me. Years of it. Inhale, unhook. Still part of it. Once you've untwisted, get your right hand out of the way. We're going to turn that left thigh. Bend that knee down a little bit. You're going to curl up slightly to get a hold of your foot. Do so. I mean, that left knee's going to move in. Might point a little bit more towards the ceiling. Flex your toes. This can stay. Are you ready to go further? Left hand here. Do not let your back sway as you exhale and extend actively. Breathe. Don't let that foot flop out. Again, I don't know what you're doing if you are doing that, but I was. So I fixed it. Again, dharana changes. The pinpoint focus, the awareness of the alignment. Pratyahara allows that to happen. And vice versa. Pinpoint focus, this one thing, this asana, this breath. One being. Without any need to judge or rank. Yeah. Inhale, bring the left knee up, flex the toes, turn the thigh, left foot down, right foot up, left leg out, toes flex back, right foot up. Left hand, exhale, twist. The breath moves freely. So does the body. So does your mind. Again. Dharana, Pratyahara, are opening as well as strengthening. Inhale under it. And there, right knee on it. Keep those toes flexed. Roll that thigh. Exhale, extend. Recline half low. Breathe. Inhale up. Turn the thigh. Right foot down. Now it's your choice whether you bring the left foot up the side, even the knees bent, or slide both legs long. The space between the heels is up to you. The backs of the hands rest on the floor. You want your palms open to the ceiling with it. Unrelax. Close your eyes, you haven't already. Pratyahara. Joyo Sensei. Now, not from how aligned you are. It doesn't matter whether your feet are closer together or not. It's comfortable for you. How much your body relaxes. It's up to you. What Joyo senses, again, from any judgments about how your practice went, where your strength is or isn't, where your tightness has grown. Hopefully not. Or open. Hopefully yeah. But sometimes it doesn't happen. It takes a few practices. Human nature. You know you're towards the end. Close your eyes again if you haven't already. Let your breath flow. Calmly releasing yourself to the present space and time by withdrawing our senses from what's going to happen later today. You're still practicing. No multitasking. Right? Again, don't quit, don't hurt yourself. This is an active thing. I know, right? We're just lying on the ground. All the practice is active. Whether it be muscular, emotional, or mental. Pratyahara requires you to practice withdrawing your senses as many times as you have to. Dharana requires you to refocus into that one space. Maybe it's the tuck of the chin. Maybe it's the work of the lower abdomen. Maybe it's simply the flow of the breath. Don't quit, don't hurt yourself. Tapas, ahimsa, santosha, saucha, aparigraha, brahmacharya, right? Ishvara, pradana, all of the yamas require you to practice them. These active. Meditation, dhyana, is active practice. Right? Pranayama, the breathing practice, it's active. It's a physical thing, it's muscles and thought. seems passive from the outside. Some people by nature, very calm, very focused. The hard work for them is the strength, is the flexibility. For others, not so much. Truth for me, it's all of it. I work hard at all. But that's the practice. The workout, again, if you will, is at all levels. The best part is, one level, one example of those 8 practices of yoga improves, and so will all the others. So there's no separation. The yamas, the niyamas are an integral part of your body and your mind and your emotions. The focus of thought is physical, is mental, is emotional. So feeling all of that now, flex your fingers. Yeah. Part of the movement of your hands. Do the same thing now with your toes. Let the wrists roll a bit, the ankles flat. And then we bend the knees back and forth, nice and calm. Same thing with the elbow. And this is all the movement of thought and the movement of breath. As we inhale and reach the arms long, the awareness of the extending motion, dharana, pratyahara, into this big length of arms and legs and spine, dhyana. It is meditation. Right arm by your ear, your left knee bends. We exhale and roll onto our right side. All that continues. As we press ourselves up, comfortable seated position, hands coming together, thumbs touch your chest. Everybody smile. You're amazing, thank you. Namaste. Yay! Good job, everybody. Thank you. Okay, let me scooch up here. Thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good practice. If you have questions, you can leave a message on this particular video or send me one personally through Messenger. I'm happy to answer either way. Again, Facebook only leaves these videos up so long on the events anymore. I'll be moving this month to my YouTube channel. There's a link for that in my profile, of course. And you can follow me over there and come back and practice again. All right. And again, these are donation-based. Whatever you think is fair. I got a Venmo link, CashApp link, PayPal link. I use all of them. So however works best for you, I appreciate it. Whatever you think is fair. All right, and we'll be back next month. Same yoga time, same yoga channel, 9:30 a.m. Here on Facebook Live, Chicago time, of course. I hope you can join me. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.